beautifuls. If this is your first time watching, I am Tiffany, also known as Naturally Chic. Chic is pronounced or spelled SHYCC, and that's simply how you construct classy, but we do it naturally. So, as y'all can see, it's raining. Hubby and I, say hi, hubby, are on the road. We went to, we have an annual couples trip that we do with my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, just brother and sister. And we did our annual Florida beach trip, and we are now on our way back. And the thing is, this time I did not create any content. And I kind of beat myself up because I'm like, okay, you could have did this, you could have did that. But sometimes you just want to be in the moment and relax, refresh, and figure things out. And so I was sitting here, and I absolutely love creating content. I really do. It's just something about getting into the zone, being creative, all the things, and still showing up as you, not anyone else. However, there's times when I feel like, okay, what else could I be doing? Because I love fashion. I'm a fashion girly. I'm a girly girly. Um, but then, there's always so many layers to you, especially at 50. If I didn't have layers of onions to peel, then that would not be me. So, but you want to show up as yourself, but you want to feel like you're being an impact or having an impact. Does that make sense? Because it's really hard sometimes to show up as yourself and without second guessing yourself and just being you. Not saying authentic. That's not what I'm saying. But showing the world your behind the scenes, showing the world who you really are behind the scenes. And why I say that, and what came to me is growing up, a lot of times, you didn't tell what was going on in your house. You better not tell what's going on, this, that, together. You were only able to show the surface. And because you were not able to do behind the scenes, it was harder to let people into your world. And if that registers with you or resonates with you, then you kind of understand what I mean. Because it's hard to show people the deeper dive into you that don't really know you, that haven't spent time with you, haven't gotten to know you. So if they haven't gotten to know you, then it's like, okay, why am I letting you in my world? You don't deserve that. And so I find out that I find out that the generation now, they don't have any problems letting you know all about their business. And the world and society is so cruel that they take that vulnerability that they show and they use it against you. And so then we're looking like, see, that's why I don't. That's why I don't let you know what's going on with me. That's why I only let you so far. And so it's hard to find that balance because you want to show people that there's other sides of life. You want to show them that I have been where you are. That we all go through it. Everything is not peaches and cream. Everything is not hunky dory, as they say. Everything is not just sunrises and sunsets. Sometimes there are some cloudy days. And I think that if we showed up more as ourselves, it would be easier for people to understand that they're not the only ones that are going through. They're not the only ones that have struggles. Doesn't mean that I'm depressed. It doesn't mean that I have, anything mental going on. It's just that there are going to be days. There are going to be days that you don't feel it. There are going to be days that you don't want to show up. There are going to be days that you don't have it all together. There are going to be days that I'm confused, just as confused as you are. And to let people know that it's okay, just because you're looking at my life and it's that I seem like I got it all together, it doesn't mean that. It means that I have a struggle too, or it's one of those days. And so I find myself trying to figure out the balance between the two. Somehow how to marry that and still show up as naturally chic. Still be chic, still be classy, still be cute. And so those are the things that I have been thinking about, especially on this trip. So I did not feel like, I just didn't feel like vlogging. I didn't feel like doing pictures and doing the food. I just wanted to relax. And so that when I come back home, which we are on our way home, I could truly just get ready for this next season, this next chapter, this next quarter, ending this third quarter, going into the last month of the third quarter. Then we'll be going into October. So we're getting ready to go into September, the last month of the quarter, and then there is the final quarter for the year. And I don't know if you feel like me, but it's just like things are flying by. Things are flying by, and sometimes you feel like you're behind. Sometimes you feel like you haven't reached your goals. And if you are like that, then we're here together. We are here together, maneuvering through another chapter in life. Like I said, I just turned 50. Our baby girl is her last season of school. This is her last school year as a high school. So then she'll be going to college next year. And we'll have all 4 grown children. That's another season of life. Then going into, I don't know if we'll be empty nesters. It's just so much uncertainty. My husband and I, we travel a lot, and not just because we like each other. We love each other, but there's sometimes you might not like your spouse. But no, I wasn't saying it like that. Is even though we love each other and we like each other, we travel together so that when we are empty nesters, we still have commonality. Because I find out that a lot of people struggle when they are empty nesters, because now I have to see you and this is all I see. So we have our own hobbies. And so I was glad that I got into content creating. And sometimes you all will see hubby in my stuff. Well, you see his hand here and now. But sometimes I do things with him, which I enjoy. But we love to travel. So we were finding things that matter to us. And we still travel with our children. We try to do, I try to do daughter's trips. I still go out with my son. But when you have children and they work, they still want to spend your money. They still want to spend your money. As our daughter said, well, our money is not as big as yours. But I just wanted to jump on and share, just have a little chit chat. I have a little chit chat, a little heart to heart as we go into this next chapter, next season of life, and enjoying the season. So I hope that this kind of resonated with you. If it did, leave me a comment below. I hope you are following and subscribing to my channel, my little part of the world. Make sure you're following me under all social platforms, Naturally Chic, and get ready for new content, new videos. And if there's something that you all want to see more, let me know. Or if you just want to see me more, because I plan on showing up more here on YouTube. You all take care and be blessed.
I just enjoy